Amber deserves a chance. She's talented, she's special. And Jacob needs help. You don't understand what it's like to watch your children suffer.
So you're doing this
You're
now,
right.
bro?
I don't understand what it's like to watch my mother choose other children over me, though. I didn't choose them over you.
So,
really? Then why did you kick me out to make room
I'm
for them?
still looking for
Because you were strong enough to handle it. They weren't. Amber's sensitive.
So,
she needs stability. Jacob has anxiety. You were always the tough one. I was 16. And look how you turned out. You should be thanking me. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. 8 years later, and she still thought abandoning me was good parenting. So let me get this straight, I said, making sure my phone was still recording. You want me to give you $70,000 for Amber and Jacob because they're your real children who deserve help, while I was just the disposable kid who was supposed to figure it out alone? That's not what I said. It's exactly what you said. You kicked me out because Amber and Jacob needed resources and stability more than I did. Now you want me to prove you right by giving them my resources. She was quiet for a long moment. Then, Derek said you'd be like this. He said you'd be bitter and selfish. Derek has opinions about me? The man who convinced you to throw away your firstborn? He didn't convince me of anything. I made my own choices. Yes, you did. And now you have to live with them. She stood up, angry now. Fine. Be selfish. But don't come crying to me when you end up alone because you can't forgive and let go. Amber and Jacob are good kids who don't deserve to suffer because you're holding a grudge. And I was a good kid who didn't deserve to be abandoned, but that didn't stop you. She headed for the door. You know what? Derek was right. He said you'd probably be too damaged from your father's influence to understand family loyalty. I guess he was right. Dad's influence? Dad's the one who took me in when you threw me out. Dad's the one who worked extra hours to pay for my school clothes. Dad's the one who came to my graduation when you couldn't be bothered to even call. Your father poisoned you against me. You poisoned me against you. She slammed the door on her way out. I sat in my living room for an hour, just processing what had happened. Then I listened to the recording I'd made on my phone. It was all there. Her admission that Derek had been drinking and getting loud with the kids. Her calling Amber and Jacob her real children. Her saying I should be thanking her for abandoning me. But there was something else. In her anger, she'd revealed that Derek was unemployed, they were broke, and he was drinking more because of stress. She'd mentioned Jacob having problems that insurance wouldn't cover, and Amber being devastated about potentially not going to art school. I started thinking about that 16-year-old kid who'd been told he was strong enough to handle being thrown away. About how Derek had manipulated Mom into believing that abandoning me was somehow good for me. And I realized, they were still doing it. Derek was still manipulating the situation, still making Mom believe that everyone else's needs came before basic human decency. I spent the next few days doing some research. Thanks to social media and public records, it wasn't hard